Have you ever felt stuck when trying to speak English? You understand words, you know grammar, but when it's time to talk, silence. Or maybe your brain works too slowly and you think, why can't I speak fluently, even after studying for months or years? If this is you, don't worry. Today's lesson will give you a clear, simple solution. And here's the best part. You don't need hours every day. You don't need expensive teachers. You only need 15 minutes a day to completely change your speaking. Yes, just 15 minutes. That's the magic number we will use together in this class. In this video, I will show you 10 powerful tips that you can practice for only 15 minutes daily. These tips are designed with slow listening and shadowing, two of the best methods for A1, B1 learners. Shadowing means you listen and repeat immediately, copying the sounds, the rhythm, and the emotion. Slow listening means you don't rush. You take time to hear and feel each word. Together, these techniques will train your brain to think in English and your mouth to move more naturally. Imagine this. Every day, you invest just 15 minutes, not 1 hour, not 3 hours. Just 15 focused minutes. And after a few weeks, your speaking feels lighter, smoother, more natural. You stop translating in your head. You stop freezing in conversations. You start answering quickly, like a native speaker. This is not a dream. It's real. And it can happen for you if you follow this lesson. Here's how the lesson works. We will go step by step through 10 tips. Each tip has 3 things: a clear explanation of the idea, real-life examples you can use in daily conversations, a shadowing practice with slow and normal speed so you can train your mouth and ears. You'll also get pronunciation and emotion tips, because speaking English is not only about words, it's about sounding alive, sounding confident, sounding like you. At the end of each tip, I will give you a small challenge. These challenges are simple, practical, and you can try them right after this video in your real life. Now, before we begin, let me ask you something important. Do you want to really transform your English? If yes, then hit that subscribe button right now. Here on Slow English Lab, I help you speak English clearly and confidently, with no stress and no pressure. Every week I bring you slow listening, shadowing practice, and practical speaking tips that actually work. If you subscribe, you will not miss any lesson. And trust me, missing a lesson is like missing 15 minutes that could change your future. So please subscribe now and also click the bell so YouTube tells you when the next class is ready. And if you find today's lesson helpful, give it a like. That way more learners like you will see it. Together, let's make a promise. For the next 10 days, you and I will practice these 10 tips, 15 minutes a day. That's all it takes. 15 minutes can fit into anyone's schedule. You can do it in the morning before school, during lunch, or at night before bed. The important thing is not when you practice, but that you practice every day. This lesson is not theory. It's practice. It's training. Think of it like the gym, but for your English. You don't get strong by reading about push-ups. You get strong by doing them. In the same way, you will not become fluent just by reading grammar books. You will become fluent by speaking, by shadowing, by practicing out loud every single day. So get ready. Open your mouth, warm up your voice, and prepare to shadow with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear 15-minute routine that can transform your speaking forever. Are you ready? Let's begin. Tip 1. Focus on small chunks, not long sentences. When most learners try to speak English, they make one big mistake. They think in long sentences. They want to translate a whole paragraph from their native language into English. The problem? By the time your brain finishes translating, the conversation has already moved on. That's why you feel slow and stuck. The secret is to focus on small chunks, short groups of words that work together. Native speakers don't speak in grammar book sentences, they speak in chunks. For example, how's it going? I don't know. That's a good idea. Can I help you? Each chunk is short, natural, and easy to remember. If you master chunks, you don't need to build every sentence from zero. You just pull out the right chunk. Think of chunks like Lego blocks. You collect them, and then you can build longer conversations when you need. Real-life context. Imagine you meet a friend at school or at work. Instead of thinking, how can I say this sentence in English? What's the grammar? You only need to use your ready-made chunks. Hen, how's it going? Not bad. You? Pretty good. Quick, simple, natural. You don't freeze because you're not building. You're using. And the more chunks you practice, the faster you sound. Example sentences with chunks. Let's look at some powerful chunks. Sounds good. Let's go. I'm not sure. That's interesting. What do you mean? Notice how all of them are short, but very common in real conversations. You can use them every single day. Shadowing practice. Now let's shadow together. Remember, first I'll say it slowly, then I'll say it at normal speed. Then we shadow together. Ready? Slow version. How's it going? I don't know. That's a good idea. Normal speed. How's it going? I don't know. That's a good idea. Shadowing, repeat with me. How's it going? I don't know. That's a good idea. Say it again naturally. Copy my rhythm. Copy my emotion. Don't just read. Act it. Pronunciation and emotion tip. When you speak chunks, don't be flat. Add emotion. For example, say that's a good idea. I'm not sure, with hesitation. What do you mean? With curiosity. English is not only about words, it's about tone. Natives use tone to show feelings. Practice not just the words, but the emotion. Small challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Choose 5 chunks from this tip and use them in real life. You can say them to a friend, to a coworker, or even to yourself while walking. The key is to speak them out loud. For example, while cooking, say sounds good. While texting, whisper, what do you mean? When planning, Say that's a good idea. If you do this 5 times today, you will start building a chunk bank in your brain. Every time you need English, you just take one out. Why this works? Chunks are powerful because they save your brain time. Instead of building from grammar, you recall from memory. Over time, you will have hundreds of chunks ready, and when you combine them, you sound fluent. For example, how's it going? Plus, not bad. You equals natural small talk. That's a good idea. Let's do it equals decision making. I'm not sure. What do you mean? Showing curiosity. See how easy it is? So remember, don't fight with long sentences. Collect small chunks. Practice them for just 15 minutes a day, shadow them with emotion, and use them in real life. Soon, you'll stop translating in your head and start speaking like a natural. Tip 2. Repeat daily phrases until they become automatic. One of the biggest secrets to fluent English is automatic speaking. What does that mean? It means your mouth moves before your brain thinks too much. When someone asks, "How are you?" you don't pause. You don't translate. You just answer automatically. "I'm good, thanks. And you?" The truth is this. Fluent speakers don't create every answer in the moment. They have daily phrases ready. These are short, simple sentences you use almost every day. By repeating them many times, they become automatic. No thinking, no stress, just natural English. Real-life context. Think about your real life. How many times do you say things like this? Good morning. I don't know. See you later. Excuse me. Thank you so much. These are everyday phrases. You don't need advanced vocabulary. You just need them to be automatic. If they are automatic, you free your brain for harder things. Imagine this. You're in a shop and someone says, "Do you need a bag?" If you stop and think about grammar, you freeze. But if the answer "yes please" is automatic, you relax. You save time and sound more confident. Example sentences. Here are some daily phrases you should practice. I'm fine, thanks. No problem. I don't think so. That's okay. See you tomorrow. All are short, natural, and very common. If you make them automatic, you speak faster and smoother. Shadowing practice. Let's train together. First slow, then normal speed. Then shadow. Slow version. I'm fine, thanks. No problem, that's okay. Normal speed. I'm fine, thanks. No problem, that's okay. Shadowing. Repeat with me. I'm fine, thanks. No problem, that's okay. Say it again naturally. Imagine you are speaking to a friend. Pronunciation and emotion tip. Pay attention to the music of the phrase. English has rhythm. For example, no problem. Quick, friendly, with a smile. See you tomorrow. Rise on see you. Fall on tomorrow. I don't think so. Stress on don't and think with a softer so. Try to feel the rhythm, not just the words. Shadow with the same tone. Small challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Choose 3 daily phrases from this tip. Use them at least 10 times today. Say no problem when someone thanks you. Whisper, see you tomorrow when leaving work. Practice "that's okay" when someone apologizes. If you repeat these phrases in real situations, they will stick in your brain. Soon, you won't need to think. They will come out automatically. Why this works? Your brain learns best with repetition. When you repeat daily phrases again and again, they move from short-term memory to long-term memory. After enough practice, you don't think, you just speak. Think about how you say hello in your own language. Do you stop to translate? No, it's automatic. We want the same in English. The more automatic phrases you have, the more fluent you sound. Extra shadowing drill. Let's do one more round of practice. Repeat with me slowly, then faster. Slow, see you tomorrow. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Normal speed. See you tomorrow. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Shadow. See you tomorrow. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Feel the words in your mouth. Smile while you speak. It helps your sound. So remember, fluency is not about big words. It's about automatic daily phrases. Practice them for just 15 minutes a day. Repeat them until they feel natural, and soon you'll surprise yourself. You'll answer quickly, you'll sound confident, and people will say, "Wow, your English is so natural." Tip 3. Use real conversations as your teacher. Most learners believe they need special textbooks or grammar exercises to improve speaking. But the truth is this: the best teacher is right in front of you. It's called real conversation. Every time you hear English in movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, or even when people talk around you, you are hearing real English in action. This is the perfect material to train your ears and mouth. Why? Because real conversations give you rhythm, tone, and natural words. Textbooks often teach you strange phrases like, "May I go to the library, please?" That's not how people actually talk. Real conversations give you "Wanna grab a coffee?" or "Hang on a sec." When you copy these phrases, you sound more natural. Real-life context. Let's imagine you're watching your favorite series on Netflix. A character says, "Are you serious?" "No way. Come on." These are short, emotional, and easy to copy. If you pause, listen carefully, and shadow them, you are learning from real conversation. You don't need to wait for a classroom. Every movie, every video, every chat you hear is your classroom. Even in daily life. At the airport, you hear, "Next, please." In a shop, you hear, "Do you need a receipt?" At a restaurant, you hear, "Enjoy your meal." These are not just background sounds. They are free lessons waiting for you to use. Example phrases from real conversations. Here are some common ones you can catch almost anywhere. "Are you ready?" "I can't believe it." "That's crazy." "Wait a minute, take your time." These phrases are not advanced, but they are everywhere. Copy them and you will instantly sound more natural. Shadowing practice. Let's practice together. First I'll say it slowly, then at normal speed, then we shadow. Slow version. "Are you ready?" "I can't believe it." "Wait a minute." Normal speed. "Are you ready?" "I can't believe it." "Wait a minute." Shadowing, repeat with me. Are you ready? I can't believe it. Wait a minute. Say it again naturally. Feel the rhythm in your mouth. Pronunciation and emotion tip. Here's the magic. In real conversations, emotion changes everything. No way can sound shocked, happy, or angry, depending on your tone. Come on can be playful or annoyed. Take your time should sound calm and kind. So when you shadow, don't just copy the words, copy the feeling. Imagine you are the actor. Act it out. Small challenge. Here's your challenge. Watch or listen to 5 minutes of real English today. Write down 3 short phrases you hear. Pause, replay, and shadow them until they feel natural. For example, if you watch a YouTube vlog and hear "let's go," pause and shadow it 5 times. Later in the day, use it in real life. When leaving home, say, "let's go." The more you connect phrases with your life, the faster they become natural. Why this works? When you learn from real conversations, you are training your brain with authentic English. You hear how words connect, how sounds drop, how people use rhythm. This is something grammar books cannot give you. Think of it like music. You don't learn to sing by reading notes on paper. You learn by listening to singers and copying them. English is the same. You learn by listening to real voices and shadowing them until they become your own voice. Extra shadowing drill. Let's shadow 3 more useful phrases. Slow, that's crazy. Take your time. Come on. Normal speed, that's crazy. Take your time. Come on. Shadow. That's crazy. Take your time. Come on. Repeat with energy. Say it like you mean it. So remember, your best English teacher is not always in a classroom. Your best teacher is the real world. Movies, series, YouTube, podcasts, daily life, everywhere you hear English, you can practice. Listen carefully, shadow with emotion, and use those phrases in your life. Just 15 minutes a day of copying real conversations will make your English faster, more natural, and more confident. Tip 4. Listen slowly before speaking fast. Most learners make a mistake. They want to speak fast before they can listen well. But here's the truth. Good listening creates good speaking. If you cannot hear clearly, you cannot speak clearly. That's why slow listening is so powerful. When you listen slowly, you train your ears to catch every sound, every connection, every rhythm. You notice that going to becomes gonna, that want to becomes wanna. You hear how words are reduced and you copy them. Then, when you speak, you sound more natural, real-life context. Imagine you are watching a video in English. If you play it too fast, you miss half the words. You feel frustrated, but if you slow it down, you hear, "I'm gonna go now." "Do you want to eat?" "What are you doing?" Sounds like "what you doing?" Suddenly, English becomes clearer. Once your ears recognize these sounds, your mouth can produce them. Example sentences. Here are some phrases you can train with slow listening. "I'm gonna call you." "Do you wanna come?" "What you think?" "What do you think?" "Let me see." "Let me see." "Give me a minute, give me a minute." These are real phrases you'll hear daily. Shadowing practice. Slow version, I'm gonna call you. Do you wanna come? Normal speed, I'm gonna call you. Do you wanna come? Give me a minute. Shadow. Do you wanna come? Give me a minute. Say it again naturally. Pronunciation and emotion tip. Notice how native speakers reduce sounds. Don't fight it, copy it. Smile while you say wanna. Relax your mouth. English is lazy compared to textbooks. That's why natives sound smooth. Challenge today. Choose one video or podcast in English. Slow it down to 0.75x speed. Write down 3 reduced phrases you hear. Shadow them 5 times each. Then later in the day, use them in your own speech. Why this works. Slow listening is like zooming in. You see details you never noticed. Once you master the details slowly, you can speed up and sound natural. Tip 5. Record yourself to hear your progress. Have you ever listened to your own voice in English? At first it feels strange, but this is one of the most powerful tools you have. Recording yourself helps you hear mistakes you don't notice when speaking. When you record, you can compare your sound with the native speaker's sound. You can hear if you stress the right word, if your rhythm is correct, if your tone matches. It's like having a free teacher in your pocket. Real-life context. Imagine you're shadowing the phrase, "How's it going?" You think you sound perfect. But when you record and listen, you realize your version sounds flat. How is it going? The native version is quick and connected. How's it going? That small difference changes everything. Example sentences to record how's it going. I'll call you later. That sounds great. See you soon. Don't worry about it. Shadowing practice slow. How's it going? That sounds great. Normal. How's it going? That sounds great. Shadow. How's it going? That sounds great. Now record yourself saying these. Then listen, compare, adjust, repeat. Pronunciation and emotion tip. Don't be afraid of mistakes. The goal is not perfection. It's progress. Smile when you record. Add emotion. For example, "See you soon" should sound warm and happy. Challenge: record yourself once a day for 15 minutes. Shadow 3 short phrases. Listen back. Notice one thing you want to improve. Do this daily, and in 1 month, your voice will sound completely different. Why this works. Recording creates feedback. Without feedback, you repeat mistakes. With feedback, you improve faster. It's like playing football. You watch the replay to see what to fix. In English, your recording is your replay. Tip 6. Use emotion to remember words. Here's a secret many learners don't know. Your brain remembers better when you connect emotion to words. If you only learn words like a list, you forget them. But if you add feelings, stories, or personal meaning, they stick. For example, the word amazing. If you just see it in a book, you forget. But if you say it with excitement, "That's amazing," your brain saves it. Real-life context. Imagine you are at a concert, and your favorite singer comes on stage, you shout, "This is amazing." The feeling of excitement locks the word in your memory. Later, when someone asks about the concert, the word amazing comes back easily. Example phrases with emotion. "That's amazing. I'm so tired. This is unbelievable. I love it. That's terrible." Shadowing practice slow. "That's amazing. I'm so tired. This is unbelievable." Normal. "That's amazing. I'm so tired. This is unbelievable." Shadow. "That's amazing. I'm so tired. This is unbelievable." Say them with feeling. Don't be shy. Act it out. Pronunciation and emotion tip. English is emotional. Stress the strong words. For "I love it," hit love with passion. For "that's terrible," drop your voice to sound sad. Acting with your voice makes words unforgettable. Challenge. Choose 3 emotional phrases today. Say them in front of a mirror with full feeling. Record yourself if possible. Use them at least once in real life. For example, after eating something tasty, say, "I love it." Why this works. Emotion makes learning sticky. Your brain remembers experiences, not lists. If you attach feelings to words, they stay forever. Tip 7. Practice out loud, not in your head. Many learners make this mistake. They practice English only inside their head. They read silently, they think in English quietly, but they don't open their mouth. The problem? Speaking is physical. Your tongue, lips, and voice must train like muscles. If you don't speak out loud, you don't build fluency. Think of it like sports. You don't learn football by reading about football. You learn by kicking the ball. English is the same. You don't learn to speak by reading, you learn by speaking out loud. Real-life context. Imagine 2 learners. Maria studies grammar every night, but she never speaks out loud. After 6 months, she still feels shy and slow. Now look at John. He only studies 15 minutes daily, but he practices speaking out loud. He repeats chunks, he shadows videos, he talks to himself. After 6 months, John speaks more fluently than Maria. Why? Because he trained his mouth, not just his brain. Example phrases to speak out loud. "Can you help me? I'm looking for the bus station. I'll have a coffee, please." "That's funny. I don't get it." Shadowing practice. Slow. "Can you help me? I'll have a coffee, please." Normal. "Can you help me? I'll have a coffee, please." Shadow. "Can you help me? I'll have a coffee, please." Say it loudly. Don't whisper. Train your voice. Pronunciation and emotion tip. When you practice out loud, exaggerate a little. Stretch your mouth. Hit the stress. For example, "That's funny. I don't get it." The more you act, the faster your body remembers. Challenge. For the next 24 hours, every time you practice English, do it out loud. Even if you are alone, even if it feels strange, read out loud, shadow out loud, talk to yourself. After just 1 week, you will feel your speaking muscles grow stronger. Tip 8. Build a daily mini routine. Fluency comes from daily habit, not random study. The best way to improve is to have a short, repeatable routine that fits your life. Just 15 minutes every day. Your mini routine can look like this. 3 minutes, slow listening, watch a video, listen carefully. 5 minutes, shadowing, repeat with rhythm and emotion. 5 minutes, speaking practice, chunks, phrases, or daily questions. 2 minutes, quick review. Repeat phrases from yesterday. That's it. 15 minutes. Short, but powerful. Real-life context. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't brush once a week, you brush every day. That's why your teeth are clean. Speaking English is the same. A small routine every day is stronger than one big study once a month. Example phrases for mini routine. Good morning, how are you? Can I get some water? I'll be right back. That's not bad. What do you think? Shadowing practice. Slow. Good morning. How are you? I'll be right back. Normal. Good morning. How are you? I'll be right back. Shadow. Good morning. How are you? I'll be right back. Repeat them at least 3 times. Pronunciation emotion tip. Routines can feel boring, so add fun. Smile when you shadow. Use hand gestures. Move your body. Your brain remembers more when learning feels alive. Challenge. Create your own 15-minute mini routine today. Write it on paper. Follow it for the next 7 days. Even if you are busy, promise yourself, I will do my 15 minutes. Consistency beats motivation. Tip 9. Use questions to keep conversations alive. Fluency is not only about answering, it's about keeping the conversation going. And the easiest way to do that is with questions. Short, natural questions. If you only give answers, conversations die quickly. I like pizza. Me too. But if you answer and ask a question, the talk continues. I like pizza. Me too. What's your favorite topping? Now the conversation is alive. Real-life context. Imagine meeting someone new. If they ask, where are you from, and you only say Brazil, the chat ends. But if you add, I'm from Brazil, how about you? The conversation grows. That's the magic of questions. Example questions. What about you? Really? Why? Where do you live? What do you mean? Do you like it? These are simple, natural, and easy to use. Shadowing practice slow. What about you? You like it? Normal. What about you? Do you like it? Shadow. What about you? Do you like it? Say them with curiosity. Pronunciation and emotion tip. Questions in English often rise at the end. For example, do you like it goes up at it. This rising sound shows you are curious. Practice with energy and curiosity. Challenge today. In every conversation, ask at least one question back. If someone says, I'm tired, you can reply, really? Why? If someone says, I went shopping, ask, what did you buy? Train yourself to keep the conversation alive. Tip 10. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. Learning English is a long journey. Sometimes you feel excited. Sometimes you feel tired. Many learners quit because they think progress is too slow. But here's the truth. If you celebrate your small wins, you will stay motivated, and you will continue. And continuation is the real secret to fluency. A small win means every little success you have. For example, you understood one phrase in a movie. You spoke to a stranger in English, even for 10 seconds. You remembered a chunk without translating. You practiced your 15 minutes today. These are wins. They may feel small, but together they build big results. Real-life context. Imagine you are running. If you only celebrate when you finish a marathon, you may feel hopeless because the finish line is so far. But if you celebrate every kilometer, you feel energy to continue. English works the same. If you only celebrate when you are fluent, you will feel disappointed. But if you celebrate every step, I said my first joke in English today, or I shadowed 5 phrases without mistakes, you stay happy, motivated, and strong. Example phrases for celebrating: yes, I did it. That's progress. I'm getting better. One step at a time. I'm proud of myself. These phrases are not only good English practice, they are also positive energy for your brain. Shadowing practice. Slow version. Yes, I did it. I'm getting better. One step at a time. Normal speed. Yes, I did it. I'm getting better. One step at a time. Shadow P with me. Yes, I did it. I'm getting better. One step at a time. Say it again with emotion. Smile while you speak. Pronunciation and emotion tip. When celebrating, your voice should rise, not fall. For yes, I did it. Say it with a punch. Make it powerful. For I'm proud of myself, lower your tone a little. Say it warmly, like giving yourself a hug. These emotional tones make words unforgettable. Challenge today. Every time you practice English, celebrate at least one small win. Write it down in a notebook. For example, I repeated 3 chunks today without mistakes. I understood the phrase "take your time" in a video. I asked one question in English at work. At the end of the week, read your list. You'll be surprised how much progress you've made. Why this works. Motivation is like a battery. If you don't recharge it, it dies. Small celebrations are your recharge. They give your brain dopamine, the chemical of happiness and reward. When you feel rewarded, you want to continue. And continuation is what transforms your English. Extra shadowing drill. Let's practice celebration phrases again. Ready? Slow. I'm proud of myself. That's progress. Yes, I did it. Normal speed. I'm proud of myself. That's progress. Yes, I did it. Shadow, I'm proud of myself. That's progress. Yes, I did it. Say them 3 times, louder each time. Feel the motivation in your body. So remember, don't wait for fluency to celebrate. Celebrate every step of the journey. 15 minutes a day may feel small, but each day is a win. And all those wins together will transform your speaking forever. Conclusion. And there you have it. 10 simple but powerful tips you can practice in just 15 minutes a day to transform your speaking. Remember, fluency doesn't come from studying grammar for years. It comes from daily action. Speak in chunks. Repeat daily phrases, shadow real conversations, use emotion, record yourself, ask questions, and celebrate every small win. Each step builds your confidence, your speed, and your natural sound. Now it's your turn. Which tip will you try first today? Comment below and tell me. I'd love to hear your plan. And don't forget, if you want more lessons like this, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a practice session. Stay consistent, stay positive, and remember, 15 minutes today is the key to fluent English tomorrow. You can do this. Let's keep going together here at Slow English Lab.